Hey guys, welcome to the next play vid. My players have made their way up the mountain after clashing with some manticores and have come across a strange door that's kind of like a living liquid or shifting liquid, but it appears solid. So let's go to the table and see how the players deal with that.
Can we get our encounter powers back?
Yes, you can rest for a minute and get your encounter powers back. Okay. So as you approach the door, you notice it's not any kind of door, but it seems to be made out of some kind of magical material. It has that same blue, strange blue tint that the eldritch stuff that you've encountered has, but it's kind of swirling and moving like it's a living thing. And it doesn't seem to be like there's no locks or there's no hinges. It just seems to be filling up the opening.
I just realized I was not listening. What? I'm sorry.
So as you approach the door, you realize it's not just any kind of door.
Okay.
It seems to be some kind of strange magical substance. It's almost like it's a liquid pool, like it's shifting and moving.
Oh.
There's no locks or hinges. It just seems to fill the door space. And it's a strange blue color, kind of like that eldritch stuff that you've been encountering, that strange eldritch stone that you've been encountering.
I just got a 20 Arcana with my bonus.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that tells me anything.
Okay. So the door is highly magical. You may be able to penetrate, but you start to hear like a whisper in your mind, like the door is speaking to you. You all start to hear this kind of whispering, and it's saying strange things that you don't understand. And you feel like it's asking you questions like, why are you here? And who are you? And why should I let you pass?
Spokeswoman?
Well, let's see.
We're on a mission from God.
Which God is the
Yeah.
There's so many.
Does one of us have the Eldritch
You have open.
necklace, or did we give that to Yorn Rugo?
No, we still have it.
You have it hidden in your backpack, right? Are you carrying it
In
around?
his secret pocket.
Super secret
You
pocket.
have open door or anything?
Just make that up.
No. Not this one. Yeah. You got knock.
I don't know. It's way back here.
Does it answer if we answer the question?
It doesn't seem to answer you.
Okay.
Like an audible sense, whether you're hearing it with your ears or your mind. But you all seem to be hearing kind of the same whisperings.
We're here to get a shell from the egg. A shell from an egg from the rock that's on top of the tower.
Okay. Doesn't answer you.
So you just walk through.
It does also look like there were a couple of openings on the second floor. Like the first floor, the floor seemed to be about 15 feet up. And the second floor does have several openings in it. But the tower seems extremely dangerous to climb. Like the rock is crumbling and it seems like it could be very dangerous.
Is there any kind of debris or rubble or anything?
There is some rubble around the edges of the tower. Like where some of the rock has fallen off and everything.
Yeah, drops gonna.
And there are giant splotches of rock shit like splattered everywhere.
Ugh.
Gotta put that in my
Yummy.
10-foot bag.
Drock's gonna grab a pretty good size rock. I don't know. 4 pound, 5 pound. Fits in the hand
Okay.
and toss it through the door.
Okay. So it hits the door, and it's almost like it hits a pool of water. It kind of like goes, and then it goes, and like throws it back out. Like it bends a little bit, like a liquid almost.
Yeah.
Dan, you gotta have a dispel something over there going on.
Yep, dispel door.
Dispel magic, but
What if
You don't think your dispel magic would affect it?
Can you go in once you
It's some kind of
Sure, I'll go in.
do we know what would happen if we
You can
stuck
put your
our
little
hand?
wall up that we can
You don't.
walk through, right?
I could do the arcane gate, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought you had to see.
Is there anything around the door
I
that
don't
is
think
some
he
kind of
painted that door
puzzle
up like that for
or
us to
way
open.
or markings or anything?
I could
Nothing?
rope magic
No,
rope
doesn't
up
seem
to
to be
the
like a puzzle or
second
anything.
floor
No
window.
puzzle?
We could all climb
Yeah,
on
what's
this
this-
thing.
There's a
That's who has history?
I do.
All right.
You're trying to roll 2.
He's trained in arcana too, and I didn't roll 2 that last time.
I never rolled 2. I
If you're trained,
You have to be trained.
Is a little check mark on your skill you're
Yeah, if it's
trained?
check mark.
Crit.
Crit.
Oh shoot!
miss.
we'll go with the crit. I got a 20 and a 1.
That's
So
funny.
what were you? Oh, you're rolling for the history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus,
Um,
everybody sit down.
It definitely has something to do with the giants you've been researching. This is definitely some of their kind of magic, and it's eldritch in nature, so it's unpredictable.
Does it look like
That's
this?
the crit.
but
we already
you-
know that. Come on.
Does that look like? Does that thing up top look
And-
like maybe that the bracelet would fit into it or anything like that?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Does the door have any reaction if I pull the bracelet out
Um,
of
that's
my
a good
bag?
question. It doesn't do any. It doesn't react anyway. Itself, like it doesn't move or anything.
Throw it in.
Unusually.
Okay, so what if I'm still gonna hold on to it, but
Put
like
your hand in there.
toss it so that it flings into the water
Okay. It passes through,
And now it's stuck
and just
in there.
comes back out?
Yeah.
that
comes
was
right
our
back
key
out.
to get through.
like no resistance whatsoever.
Okay, so it wasn't like the rock that was thrown out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like going through air. Just goes right
Okay,
in.
so what if I take it with it in my hand and I stick my hand in with the bracelet?
Are you sticking your right or left hand?
No, don't do that. Something can snatch it. It can be out there. I say we all get on your shoulders.
Can we get on your shoulder?
Or yeah, you get on my shoulder. And then I'll wear.
You're going to
I
And
can
we'll
hold.
put a big cloak over us.
I can hold
and we'll
two.
put the
One on my shoulder, 2 on my shoulders. Hold 2. That'll work.
You want me to scry crystal ball and see if I can see what's on the other side?
Give it a shot.
The crystal ball has to go somewhere, right? Physically move somewhere.
No, I just have to be able to see where I want it to see. Not the light,
Oh, okay.
the actual like
right.
scrying. I'm trying to see what's on the other side.
Oh,
If I can.
you have to know the location then.
Well, I want us to know what's behind this watery pooly door.
I know, but I think you have to pre-know the location to scry that location.
Well, you could then take the amulet,
So when
I
I,
think-
hold on
I
the
don't know, is that
ball,
what it
and then
says?
put it
when I
through.
view a subject through the crystal ball, you see and hear the immediate area around the subject until the end of my next turn, as if
Oh.
you were standing beside it.
So,
Okay.
so it's a person or a thing or a human or whatever. Like it's
So-
it's a specific thing.
So could we throw the necklace in and he scry on the necklace?
Yes.
Or I could do a pouch of frozen passage and just freeze the magical door and open it. No. He won't let me do it. I'm not going to look at him. Look over at you.
So do you want me to throw it in? So I mean, is it gonna do us any
But
good?
what
to-
happens if you throw it in and we can't get it back?
Right.
Put a string on it.
Oh yeah.
Why
What
don't
if I tie a rope to it?
Why don't you?
Okay.
Why don't you let me wear it and I'll walk in and check it out?
Well, okay. So why is somebody holding on to it and sticking their hand in worse than you just putting it on and full going on in.
Because at least I can defend myself. You can't defend just your hand and then just someone's like, oh, hey, look.
That's a good point.
So I can go in
I
and then
think
maybe
these are
there's
cool.
some kind of switch or something. Or if not, I can just bail
just-
back out if I get in trouble.
Right.
Can you?
Okay.
What's in there?
So Lochner's gonna wear the bracelet and go in.
Do you have
Yeah.
somewhere to be? Is
Okay.
that what this is all about?
No.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
All right. So Lochner slaps the bracelet on.
I did crit a
Well,
20.
the necklace, actually.
I did crit a 20. Do I not find this to be a terrible idea?
Should I hold your crystal ball? As I go?
Well,
I'll hold mine.
your crit was history. It wasn't Arcana.
But I know, but I mean, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
I,
can do an Arcana check if you
Has
want
it
to ask that
historically
question.
been a bad idea?
Yes, hold on. Before you go in there, I'm going to. Huh? Oh, I got a 17 plus 17.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, I want to know if I think that this is a good idea.
Okay. You think it should work. You don't think it'll.
Alright, yeah.
You don't think it'll be disintegrated or anything horrible.
No cave that's going to collapse in on me.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
You're
Does he
an
think it's
person.
the bracelet that's allowing him to walk through?
Who? Oh, he thinks so. Yeah. I think it has something to do
What
with
if we
the
all
bracelet.
hold hands?
But he thinks not only does it's not just the bracelet like any kind of magical property, but the fact that it's from the same race
Mm-hmm.
that has with the history.
So he walks in and
And I can
throws
just
it
throw it
back,
back
through
out.
back out.
Does he
Next
have an
person.
idea of?
What if we all held hands, not to be just like we're all connected?
Yeah.
So you want to do that, or you just want
I
to
don't
walk
want to
in?
hold your
We'll
hand.
let him go in first. We'll let Lochner go in
Yeah,
first.
I can go in, then I can throw it back out the door.
You think you can throw it back up?
But I'm going to hold on to it just in case there's some dragon here or something.
Okay, Lochnar, grab your guy. You gonna go in?
Yep.
All right.
Does he disintegrate?
Okay, you know what?
As far as you know, yes.
Okay, you said you thought I thought it would work, but I
He
asked
just
if it was.
disappears.
I asked if I thought it was if it was a good idea. You didn't answer that question.
Oh.
Well,
That was the question I asked.
You don't think it's necessarily a bad idea.
All right.
Where'd you get all your boxes?
That Think TV.
Yeah, there you go.
And it has to be a particular kind of box. Like he's very.
Yeah.
Okay, there are several supports.
Should I be scrying on Lochner? See what he's seeing.
You also see a strange blue stone floating in the center of the room.
I'm giving you.
I get my axe and I chop it. I'm just-
Okay, you can hear Lochnar. He's saying, "What do you want to say to him?" Everything seems fine. This is really all you see. You see some support, some old support pillars, some stairs going up, and this strange blue stone just kind of floating in the room.
I don't say shit. I just throw the amulet back out the door.
Okay, so you see the amulet come back out.
Okay. I'll put it on and go in.
Okay. Move Cyrene in.
Wow, dude.
Okay, can we assume we're all gonna go in?
And throw it back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the cat gonna get in?
'Cause it'll
She could
follow.
put it on the cat, and then one
Yeah.
of us can take it off and throw it
Okay,
back out.
that's what we did.
Okay, good idea.
If I was on call, I would have taken 5 calls.
I'm glad you weren't.
Yeah.
All right. You'll pass the door. Okay. You also notice that there are some, what looks like some, arrow slits or
Murder holes.
yeah, murder holes that peek out of the tower. Those are on the corner there. The tower does seem to be in a pretty damaged state.
But is it pretty secure, like if we needed to spend the night there?
As far as you know, you don't know what else is in this tower.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's going to immediately collapse.
So is that crystal the same as the ones that were in the
It looks exactly the same as what you found in the land shark layer, except it's actually floating and not smashed on the ground. But it just looked like a chunk. It doesn't look like a whole piece.
I'm doing another Arcana check
Can I
on
use
it.
your
Okay.
guys' Wi-Fi?
Oh, sure, yeah.
What is it, the net 2?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know the password?
I got a
I'm
17
gonna write
plus
it down
17.
so it's not on the...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
40, no, 30.
Well, I was gonna write it down anyway
34.
because it's kind
Cool.
of weird.
Oh,
I'm
Okay,
just
what-
looking at the crystal, seeing if I can figure anything out about it. And Arcana check.
Okay. It could be dangerous with the Eldritch magic, and since it's fractured, it could be sporadic. You're not sure exactly what could happen if magic is used near it.
These are zeros
Okay.
Okay, that's a
Oh, if
capital
magic is
K.
used near it?
Mm-hmm.
and a capital P.
Oh, I'm out.
What?
I feel as though it could be dangerous if magic is used near that crystal.
Okay.
So, defend me. Coffee's ready. Evil coffee's ready.
Do we hear anything? Can we do a perception check?
Sure.
Did it connect?
I think so.
Who's
Mine
doing
takes forever though to connect. Oh, there it goes. Fine.
Who's good at
I have a
perception?
plus 14. You can do a group.
Not I.
I have 10. I control 2.
Mine's
You can do 2 also, so that's
15 to help. I help.
Yeah, 15 to help.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Actually, 16 to help. Sorry.
I help.
Okay.
I've got 20.
So, 15 plus 16 is what, 31?
31.
Okay, nice. So what are you looking for?
If we hear anything.
Oh, okay. It seems
Or
pretty
see
quiet, except
anything.
you hear that wind blowing. You don't really hear or see anything.
Okay.
The room seems pretty empty.
Alright, are we gonna go up?
Mm-hmm.
Your call?
No, I got it. Why is it my call?
What about this crystal
We voted
though? I
you.
mean,
Yeah, can we?
I just said it's not very safe with magic around it.
Can we throw it out the door?
What if we put the bracelet on and stick our hand in it?
yeah.
What if we take it and it's floating, right? And
Yeah.
just shove it towards the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That's Eldritch magic. Is that still the same kind of magic that the giants had?
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
probably leave it alone.
You wanna
until we
touch it?
know.
I don't want to
Huh?
touch
Do you want to touch it?
I don't.
it.
Okay,
Don't
no.
fall for that again, Susan.
Which hand are you touching it with?
Is there any, like, writing anywhere? Or,
Oh yeah, can we read?
I speak giant.
Yeah.
So
do I.
Yeah, I do too.
You do see some writing on the walls.
Okay.
It seems to say, from what you can decipher, well, go make a check.
Can I do?
I'm trained in giant.
I'm trained in
Okay.
giant. Well, oh.
What would that be?
Do an intelligence check.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm smart. So how does that work?
Roll
Says my check-
2.
my check
Add your
is-
intelligence bonus that's
You're
in that
trained
box.
in it,
to
right?
the
Yes,
roll.
a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can help too, Larry, if you want.
Yeah, might as well.
I didn't do very well.
Oh damn. Yeah. I did not help.
Okay. What'd you get?
18.
Okay. All right. You can pick apart some of the language. It's an archaic form, and it seems to talk about that this was a guard post.
Guards.
Yeah.
Still don't know why that's funny.
You're not sure why it's up here in the mountains, but
Alright, well, we'll figure it out later. We'll come back down and
Yeah.
blow it up and leave.
Okay. So we're gonna go up
yeah.
the stairs?
I say. Do we search the room, right?
Yeah.
Any traps?
There might be something hiding behind those
hidden,
pillars.
Anything, we check it thoroughly.
Anybody have thievery?
Nope.
Okay. You can do a dungeoneering drop.
Okay, cool.
I'm trained in engineering also.
You wanna help him?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tonight is not your night, man.
No.
I helped you.
It doesn't matter. I got a 14.
Okay. Yeah, besides the tower being very ancient and dilapidated, really not anything else you can.
Alright, let's go upstairs.
Okay, so put yourselves in marching order. While I get the tile out. Go ahead and put it by the side here.
Any specific order? Same as normal?
Yeah,
Probably
marching
same.
orders. You and me in the front, and then
More coffee.
There, will you lay that door down on the... Oh, thanks, Mike. There you go. All right, moving on it.
So it's created like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes up to the next level.
Are we coming out? Here?
up there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the stairway, so it leads up.
Okay. Any corners?
No, that's the window. Let's see, hold on.
Still.
It's one. Is that cat litter? What'd you use for the?
It's like a construction sand.
Yeah.
What is that? Rock nest!
Okay, so this would be the top step, and that's coming up.
Sounds like a German music program. Nest. You can touch you, David Bowie. On the nest.
There's one of those strange stones floating.
It's a giant sim. Look at the sims with the little things. That's their sim. They died and left their sim here.
Yeah.
That game, The Sims, where they always had that little dot floating around.
Sweet.
What is that?
Old giant weapons, I would assume.
Okay, so you come up into this room.
The harpoon. Oh, it's a harpoon.
I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick.
It's probably not a